So we're seeing probably about six figures of bureaucrats that are going to be fired here or take the package. I'm just kind of curious, has there ever been a mass firing of bureaucrats like this? And I'm a fan of it overall, but I'm curious to see where are those people going to go and where in the Beltway do they go? Are they going to be part of think tanks? Are they going to build a project, 2029? What happens to all those folks across all these federal agencies?
They're not all in Washington, but a lot of them are. Presumably, Matt and Steve will hire a bunch of them. Uh, are you asking in terms of like the human element or like the economy or
Yeah,
what's
yeah. So you have so many people. Are they going to become lobbyists? There's so many people that know the system, that are part of the
yeah.
system, and it seems like they're probably left leaning. I'm guessing. I don't know,
Yeah, a
but
lot of them are. A lot of them
yeah,
are. Although I don't know that they're qualified to be
I disagree
lobbyists.
with that. I don't think they're generally partisan. I don't think the FBI agents that they're trying to frog march out the door are Democrats. I don't think they're left leaning. I don't think many of the people of justice they're trying to get rid of are left leaning. Look, people are
I
going. There's a human element to this, obviously, but I disagree with the fundamental, not you, but with the fundamental premise of the Trump people that all people who work in the government are bad. The fact is the vast majority of people who work in the government are doing good things that people like. People like having a Federal Aviation Administration. People like
I
having a
I don't
FEMA.
I don't know that they think the people are bad. I think they think the job should be eliminated. Not every federal worker lives in
I
DC.
don't think we should
no,
eliminate the
But
FAA,
Steve,
Mark.
do you know what percentage of the vote Kamala Harris got in
that's
Washington
it.
D.C.
Yeah,
over Donald Trump?
A
What
lot.
percentage? What do you think?
In DC, she probably got
Yeah,
90.
90.28. So I don't have hard statistics on the political allegiance of the workers in the federal government who work in the Washington D.C. area, but I can tell you they're overwhelmingly hostile to Donald Trump. Overwhelmingly. So the FBI might be an exception. Although look at the FBI agents who are assigned to investigate Donald Trump and their personal texts. They're pretty hostile to Donald Trump. So it's not like the FBI is just filled with Republicans,
I mean,
but the rest of the government really is. Matt, where are all these people going to work?
look, that's a great question, but a lot of them very industry specific, right? A lot of these are cogs in a wheel. They're not political, but they do a function very well. And I think one of the arguments I've been making is that people, regular people, understand layoffs. They understand buyouts. Go through the last month, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Stripe, all laid people off. Like we are all familiar with this. I'm not proud of it. I'm not taking pleasure in it.
right.
It's a sad part of life, but it's a part of life, right? And I think that is where an argument is better made from Republicans that just because you work in government, we appreciate you, but you're not special. It's not a lifetime contract. You're subject to forces that affect every other private sector industry, regrettably, in the economy.
Sure.
All right,
Has there ever been
Tim.
in the
Yeah.
history something like this before? This many bureaucrats being fired of this
Not in
level?
the modern era. I don't know if it happened in the olden days with a different size of population, but no, there's never been anything like this. Al Gore did something smaller than this under Bill Clinton and reinventing government, but not at this scale. Tim, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the question.